Okay, let's unpack this. Our mission today is a deep dive into the DVDO Air-2K wireless HD adapter. It promises something pretty big, cutting the HDMI cable clutter, but crucially, without losing what they call cable-like reliability.
Exactly. And we should be clear, this isn't just, a basic wireless dongle. We're looking at a specific wireless 60G HD transceiver system. So it's got both parts, a transmitter and a receiver.
Right, a matched pair.
Yeah, and it's built for one job, extending video point to point, but only, and this is key, within a single room. Think up to maybe 10 meters, so what, about 30 feet?
Okay, and that 60 gigahertz frequency band. That seems like the secret sauce here. We should dig into that for you listening. Why 60 gigahertz? Why not the usual 2.4 or 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi band?
Well, it's really about bandwidth and avoiding noise. The 60 gigahertz band offers just enormous throughput. That's what lets the AIR-2K handle up to 1080p video at 60 frames per second. It even supports 3D video. But maybe the bigger deal is noise isolation. Unlike those lower frequencies, 60 gigahertz basically sidesteps interference from your Wi-Fi, your microwave, Bluetooth stuff. It's like having a completely private, clean highway just for your video signal.
High speed, low interference. Sounds great.
Yeah.
But there's usually a trade-off with 60 gigahertz, isn't there? Walls?
That's the big one. That's the limitation you absolutely have to understand. Because the frequency is so high, it's pretty much line of sight, or very close to it. So yeah, it works great inside one room. But try sending it between floors or through a thick wall. It's just not going to work. That single room design is really intentional, though. It helps guarantee that uncompressed quality.
Right, let's talk about that uncompressed part, because that means no fidelity loss between, say, your Blu-ray player and the TV. That's actually a huge deal. And it looks like they've mirrored that on the audio side, too.
Absolutely. You can't forget the audio. This system supports up to 7.1 channels of high bitrate, or HBR, lossless digital audio. So we're talking your Dolby True HD, your DTS HD master audio. It passes them through without that compression degrading the sound.
Which is essential if you're serious about home theater sound.
Exactly. It's aiming for that true cable replacement experience.
Okay, so we've got the speed, the uncompressed quality. But performance isn't just about quality, it's about timing. They claim near zero latency. Now, in the real world, especially if you're like a gamer or watching fast sports, does this 60 gigahertz system actually feel like a cable? Is it responsive?
Yeah, that near zero latency claim is often where wireless systems stumble, but this device is built on the YHD 1.1 standard, and YHD was specifically designed for very low latency wireless video.
Okay.
When they say near zero, they mean the delay is measured in milliseconds. It's designed to be imperceptible because it skips that whole compress-decompress cycle you get with other wireless methods. So that low latency plus compliance with HDMI 1.4 and HDCP 2.0 for copy protection, it makes that cable-like promise feel much more real.
Got it. Now let's talk reliability. That's the other big claim. How does it keep that signal solid if, say, someone walks in front of the receiver for a second? Does it drop out?
Yeah, that's where some clever engineering comes in. It uses two main features. First, there's auto beam steering. Basically, the transmitter is always looking for the best path, like focusing a beam. If the path gets blocked or changes,
It adjusts.
instantly adjusts, yeah. And second, it has what they call a self-healing connection. So if something does break the link temporarily, maybe someone walks right through the beam, the system is designed to reconnect really fast, often like faster than you'd even notice a glitch.
Okay, that's the kind of feature you need to actually replace a cable reliably. That self-healing sounds crucial. Okay, shifting gears slightly. For the average person wanting to set this up, how easy is it? Is it plug and play or more involved?
No, it's definitely designed for simplicity. Installation should be pretty quick. The units themselves, the transmitter and receiver, they're small, about the size of a deck of cards, roughly 90 by 56 by 17 millimeters.
Compact.
Yeah, and they're powered by micro USB. So often you can just plug them into a USB port on your TV or your source device, which is nice. Less clutter. Then you just connect the HDMI cable to the single HDMI port on each unit. Pretty straightforward.
Nice. Less wiring mess overall. So if this dedicated, interference-free approach sounds right for someone's setup, what's the cost we're looking at?
The price listed today for the DVDO AIR-2K is $229. It's generally sold through specialized AV places like HDTV Supply. They mention they partner with DVDO, offer free shipping, and you get the DVDO factory warranty.
Okay, so it's positioned as a premium solution compared to, say, a basic Chromecast or something.
Definitely. You're paying for that dedicated 60 gigahertz performance, the uncompressed signal, the near zero latency, and those reliability features.
Right. So wrapping it up, the big picture here is The DVDO AIR-2K leverages that 60 gigahertz band, plus some smart tech like self-healing and beam steering, all to deliver uncompressed 1080p video and audio with almost no lag, specifically for use within one room.
It really takes that idea of wireless HDMI and pushes it beyond just basic streaming. It's about quality and responsiveness.
So the final thought for you, the listener. Knowing this tech can deliver near-zero latency, uncompressed 1080p wirelessly up to about 10 meters, what specific problem does this solve in your home setup? Given that it's really designed for inside a single room, are you thinking about finally hiding that game console across the living room? Or maybe this is the key to getting that ultra-clean TV mount on the wall without wrestling with HDMI cables inside the wall. Something to think about.